data structure and algorithm, we will learn how to remove last node from a singly linked list in Java. Yeah. So let's try to understand first of all algorithm, and then after we'll move for further implementation. Yeah. So here is in my blog, I have already written what's the basically algorithm to delete a last node from the linked list. So here you can see the linked list, and in linked list basically first node always point to the header, as you know, and last node points to the null, right? So here in this case we have to delete the last node, so this is the last node. So here a trick is very simple. What we will do, we will take a variable is called last node, and in this variable we will store this head, and we will take another variable is called previous to last node. So this is the previous to last node. My intention is to store a second last node, that is nothing but this one, just previous to last node, that I will save into this variable. And after that just we need to unlink this reference, right? So here trick is very simple. I will start traversing from here, and that's what this loop does. I will start from last node dot next, just I am traversing throughout the linked list, and here in previous to last node I'm just saving last node. So when linked list will reach to the last, when that will traverse the last element, that is nothing but the 70, which is pointing to the null reference, then when last dot next will be executed in the loop, and when this returns null, right, then just in this variable I'm saving the second last node, that is nothing but the 60, right? And once this loop will be completed, then we'll come out from the loop, and as you know we have kept uh, last second last node in this variable previous to last node. So I will do, just I have to unlink this one. So what I have to do, previous to last node dot next, that is nothing but this pointer, just we have to nullify, and that's it, we are done. So once we nullify, then this null will be disconnected, right? And that is nothing but the last node. So I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move for implementation. So I have a generic linked list, and here I have a variable is called head. As you know, linked list always first node always points to the head, and that's the reason I have taken it. This is the internal class which represents the node in the every link in the linked list, right? We have an insert method which basically help us to insert the various node into the linked list, and here we have to implement remove last method, right? And this is the method which basically displays data of the linked list. And here I have created a linked list object, and I'm just adding 6 elements, just displaying linked list, original linked list, and I'm calling this remove method which is not implemented yet. And here my intention is to remove the basically last elements. Let's rename this variable, I'd say remove last. Yeah, because this is removing last element from the linked list, right? So after removing last element, so remove method basically, after remove method basically returns whatever data is going to, or node is going to remove, that node data is basically just getting returned. And after removing last element from the linked list, I am again displaying the linked list. Yeah. So here implementation is very simple. First of all, we have to check base condition. If head is already pointing to the null, then in that case we have to throw some exception, right? So here I'm going to throw new no search element exception. So that is already pre-existing in the Java. And here you can see list is empty, right? So if list is already empty, then you can remove last node, right? Else what we will do, we'll have a node, and let's say this is called last node, what we have discussed in the slide, and that and this variable will assign this head, because we have to start traversing from the head, because in linked list head is always pointing to the first node. Now here we'll take another variable as we discuss node, and I'll say previous previous to last node, right? So that we can save second last node in this variable, right? And we'll start traversing from here. So let's take a while loop, and here I'll say uh, last node dot next not equal to null. We have to reach till not equal to null, right? Because the last node always pointing to the null, and that's the reason I have taken this condition. Now what we have to do in previous, always we have to set last node, right? So here my intention is to basically save second last node, that is nothing but this one, into this variable, right? And now of course we have to move last node equal to last dot next, last node equal to last node dot next. We keep traversing till end of the loop, right? So once this call will go to the end of the loop, right, then previous node, this 160, will be saved into by this variable, right? So this call has to happen just after this, right? And now once we come out from the loop, then what we will do, I know that in this variable we have saved second last node, right? Second last node. So just in this variable dot next, this reference we have to nullify. That's it. So I'll do previous dot next equals to null, and that's it. We are done. And of course we have to return data which has been removed. So this data we have sorry, this data we have removed. This is the last node in the linked list. So I'll say last node dot data, and that's it. We are done. If you I can show you main method. Just I'm adding 6 nodes, and after that I'm displaying original list, right? After that I'm just calling this guy remove last, so that last element is nothing but 60 will be removed, and same is getting printed. And after that I'm just again printing the list, right? So let me show you. So here you can see original list is this one, and after removing last element, so last element is nothing but a 60, linked list is this one, right? So that's all I have in this video tutorial, guys. So as far as source code concerned, I have already posted source code on kkjavatutorials.com blog, and you can go there and you can download this source code. I will provide the source code link in the video description. So guys, big thank you for watching this video, and see you there in the next video tutorial.